Welcome to the place where we take your music and listen to it. Here we hang out. Happy days, getting late. Roll another one, 'cause we're gonna have some fun. Don't forget to follow any of our affiliates mentioned in our shows. Roll another blunt, 'cause we're gonna light it up. Send your music in. Enjoy the tunes with me. Roll up on the screen. Take a seat with me. Send your music in. And maybe bring your friends. Take a seat with me. Enjoy the show with me. Sit back and hang out with Happy Days and me.
Jacob with a double styrofoam cup.
Acid heavy.
I'll take up spin.
Bam. All right. There we go. All right. Yep. Maybe possibly. What's going on here? All right. Hi guys. It's Acid Happy with Happy Days Productions, and we're here for another artist interview. We've got Jacob over here. He's going to be hosting today's interview, asking some questions, reading the script, and getting some more practice on that. What's up, Zach Pacillo? I see you out there. Hashtags family. I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Moving forward, we're going to be bringing on our guest today, and that artist guest is ZackDaTerror. ZackDaTerror. Is that how you pronounce that?
Yes, ZackTaTerror.
All right. Heck yeah. So I want to know about that name. Sorry.
So I got that name because when I was younger, my dad and my family, we had this family friend that was also named Zach, and he was named Zack the Ripper. And when I was younger, I was just like it was just the joke on like, nah, I'm Zack the Terror, because when like you rip something, you tear it. It's like it was the play on words for there, but then I ended up just spelling it the way I did. And now that I'm older, it's more the meaning to it now is more like not like terror as in like spooky or scary, like terror as in like chaotic or like obnoxious.
Terrorizing these other rappers.
Yeah, I'm out here causing that kid's a terror, you know.
Hell yeah! Sorry, I wasn't on screen when we first got on. I had to do a pre-game dab.
Yeah, I apologize for being late. Like I said, I had looked at my phone. I was waiting for a message back, and then all of a sudden, like I was like, "Oh,
man, I'm a mess, dude. I'm telling you." Just to fill you guys in, audience, what happened. I called him yesterday thinking the interview was yesterday, and he's like, no, it's tomorrow. So I was like, okay. And then today, for whatever reason, I thought it was 6:30 instead of 6 when we were supposed to go on. So I didn't get a hold of him till 5:57, like Jackass. And so here we are. But anyways.
Oh, yeah. I see Zach Pacillo up in the chat. Oh, Aunt Jess. What up, Bizarre? I see you in there.
If you guys are watching this, share the YouTube link out and get some more people up in this chat.
Yes, what she said. Share it out, everybody.
I definitely shared it out a little bit.
Heck yeah.
I always try to bring the people in to come fucking see an interview. I always love reading comments on these things.
And audience, Happy Days is eligible for stars now, so you can send us stars. That will help us out a great deal to be able to keep doing the show and, you know, pay for different things that we need to pay for and stuff. So if you want to send stars, please do. We would greatly appreciate it. We're going to sit here and we'll poop around for another 2 or 3 minutes, and then probably get into our interview. What's up, Swill? I see you in the comments.
What's up, man?
Heck yeah. Let me see here. Remind everyone.
I go and read his comment like he can't just tell me when I'm in the other room. I love that's how it is.
Oh, and by the way, everybody, we are in a race to 500 YouTube subscribers. So, hello. So if you are not subscribed already on our YouTube, please do that. I think the link is paneling across the bottom of the screen for that. I'm not sure. She might have put something different there. Okay. See, honey, the way you have these written out, it's hard to like.
It's a script because it's not questions. That's the script. You're supposed to like study it before the show, type of deal.
Well, I don't like that. We need to rewrite this stuff. Seriously.
Yeah,
It
no, I
works
feel it.
totally for me. All right, where are we at here? Let me help you.
I literally have no idea.
Okay.
I got something in the mail today.
Ooh.
The Swells edition, hijacking the ZackTaTerror HappyDaze interview.
This is how I'm hijacking it for an unboxing bagging.
Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah.
I'm
Loving it.
Whoa.
That's so great.
Right. Love the hair too. Look at his blue hair.
Yo.
Oh shit, I just threw a bunch of shit everywhere.
Oh, that's sweet.
That is gorgeous.
That is awesome.
You say you're sending that to me? Is that what's going on?
Oh shit, what do we got? We got, is that all that? They got nothing on the sleeves. The fuck said there's gonna be shit on the sleeves. Look at, what's this goofy ass? Who's this dude?
Who is that dude? Is that Swill?
Oh hell yeah. Thanks, Zach Pacillo.
Hell yeah. Oh, that was Zach Pacillo on there. Okay.
Zach Pacillo.
Shout out to homie Zach
Hell
Pacillo.
yeah.
Family up in this bitch.
We love that dude over here at Happy Days. That's the homie for sure.
Hell yeah.
All right. So let's
Hold on, let him finish.
Hell yeah.
Hijacking.
Okay. Hell yeah. Looking good, baby.
Hell yeah. That's my dog. Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Okay, you can have your interview back, son.
Thank you for the hijacking.
Thanks.
Alrighty. So,
all right.
What is your?
I'll be right out. I'll be right down here.
Okay. All right. So, what is your name, age, and stage name? You don't have to give us your real name if you don't want to.
Zach. I mean, my Facebook is Zach J Busser. That's where I'm most active, so it's my real name. But I go by ZackDaTerror for when I do my rapping shit, and I just turned 21 back in November.
Heck yeah!
Fairly young.
What day in November is your birthday? Mine's the 3rd.
17th.
17th. Heck yeah! Heck yeah! So are you still a Scorpio too?
Yep.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Scorpio.
I got my neck all lobstered out.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
What you're supposed to do. I feel like that's definitely one of the cooler insects is a scorpion. You know.
Right. Right. What's your favorite color?
Definitely like red and black. Like that color combo is like never misses. I've used just it's such a fascinating color combo. Like I wear black with the red all the time. Like I got like the black shirt with the red shorts, and
hell yeah.
It never misses. Never misses. Lately, I like some blues though. There are definitely some nice blues out there as well, like, for a solid number 3.
Hell yeah. Who or what do you draw inspiration from?
Definitely inspired by the people that like the people I surround myself with, and a lot of like just the people that listen to me, and you know what I mean. It's a I'm still a small enough artist to where like all my fans are like still somewhat I can be somewhat personable with them, and they're my friends too. They're supporters that like they're real people, but they're definitely a big inspiration. My family, I would definitely say the the Juggalo community is definitely an inspiration for people. But pretty much, those are my pretty much my inspirations. Just I like my family and friends.
Hell yeah. It's good to have lots of good friends and be able to draw inspiration from them and stuff.
Absolutely, I definitely try to surround myself with people that are willing to see me grow. That I want to be able to surround myself with like-minded. I like to have like-minded individuals around.
Hell yeah. So, where are you from? Where are you now? And do you have plans to travel?
I was born and raised in Cleveland, Ohio. Still here. I've never left home for none. That wasn't. I do like traveling over the road for work and stuff, but other than that, I'm actually going to be traveling up to Ann Arbor tomorrow, doing the Hash Bash. And but I mean, as far as traveling, I do it fairly often. Not all the time, but definitely go to Columbus a bunch of times a year, up to Detroit, to Pittsburgh. Sometimes I take those cruises. I've definitely I just followed a tour for like nine days and went to 8 different cities. Went to see a bunch of the country that I really haven't had.
That's awesome. Is there anywhere that you would like to go that you haven't been yet?
California. Definitely want to hit the West Coast again. I've been to Vegas, but have never really been anywhere like along the coast. Not even like nowhere fancy in Cali. Like it ain't even got to be all like
Me
that.
and my brother lived up in northern Cali for a few years.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's definitely a bucket list spot. Definitely would like to go to New Orleans at some point in the next time in my life.
That's cool. Yeah,
Sooner than later.
New Orleans is a cool place for sure.
Absolutely. So it just looks fun, and I want to be a part of that fun.
For sure. What are your talents, and do you have any other side hustles or hobbies?
I like people like to think I'm all right at rapping. I don't know. I'd say I'm pretty decent. I wouldn't say I'm all that though. But yeah, I'm a recording artist. I write. I produce. I mix my stuff. I do a lot of. I do most of my stuff. Well, not along with some other people. I have some other people to help, but I definitely do a lot of the stuff. I'm definitely hands-on with my music, so I can produce my own stuff. I could do it all myself if I wanted to. Which I feel like for a lot of recording artists, especially like just people who are young, I definitely feel like it's a very underrated talent to like actually be like know how to do things in the studio. And I'm not perfect either. I'm still learning it, but I have a bit of a drive to do it. So and I look up on it all the time.
I'd really like to learn how to make beats and stuff. I think that would be cool.
Absolutely. Everything's it's so much.
Right.
That And even like there's still tons of stuff that I've have no idea how to how do I look for this, or how do I make this not sound like this.
Right.
And there's still so much for me to learn.
Yeah. I love fun things like that where you can just immerse yourself in it for years and years, and there's, you know what I mean? There's just an endless amount of things that you can learn and like try.
Absolutely.
Okay, what is your main artistic focus? And we'll just do that one. What's your main artistic focus, do you think?
So the focus for my music, I try to aim to, I want to be the bridge between like the underground, like hip hop, and what modern music sounds like. And I want to like bring it to almost to a bridge. I want my music to sound like what if you just hit random shuffle on your Spotify playlist. I want this song to have this certain vibe, and then the next one to jump back to this, and then it jumps back to this vibe, and
Right.
it just I want to be very versatile with it. I don't want to, what's the word? I don't want to like oversaturate myself, but I just want to be able to bridge that gap though, and have all kinds of people enjoy my music from like all walks.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. That's definitely
I want to bring the people together, to answer it simply.
it's definitely a good vision, that's for sure. Do you have any current projects or anything, events going on that you would like to talk about?
Oh, absolutely. So I just dropped a new song called "Hit the Spot." The producer for it was this guy, Shaggy the Airhead, which is like he's a producer for Insane Clown Posse, Ouija Mac. I know he's got tons of other artists under his belt, but basically I have like a whole little EP, couple tracks worth of stuff from him that he produced. So there's going to be a whole little EP coming out this summer for that. And I am also working on a collab album, like a full-length LP with my homie Cinna. Shout out to Cinna if you don't already know who he is.
Shout out to Senna.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I do know who he is. Maybe we can have him on the show sometime soon.
Absolutely. I would definitely love for him to branch out. He's definitely he's one of my good friends. I've met him through my cousin, and he's a supporter of he's definitely down for my cause, and vice versa. We inspire each other, and we definitely influence each other. And I think that's why doing this album with him is going to be super fun. And I can't wait to see what the two of us can bring on the tracks.
What was your most?
Also, I did want to mention I got two events coming up. April 25th is the Circuit of Sin show. That'll be live in Cleveland at Dakota. That one's got Zombie Cult, Gallo Saint, Flapjack Wilson, 216Z. There's like a bunch of other names on that too. But the night after, Halloween 4, which Halloween is an annual event that I host and put together. It's a free show here in Cleveland, and usually I have what's called a guest of honor, which is basically like a headlining spot. This year, it's Darby O'Trill is this year's headliner. It's a big name.
Cool.
Darby O'Trill is signed to the Chapter 17 Records, which is owned and founded by Ouija Mac. who is a very inspiring artist to my work for sure. I love Ouija Mac.
Yeah, I fucks with Ouija. For sure, for sure.
Absolutely.
What was your
But
most what was your
Halloween,
most
April 26th.
hell yeah. Sorry
Sorry,
to
I gotta
interrupt.
cut the pro. Sorry, I just gotta cut the promo. I
No,
just want to make
absolutely,
sure.
absolutely, for sure. What was your most recent release or project?
So I just dropped. I dropped 2 songs last month. The first one was called "Into the Abyss." Whoa. But sorry, I just did a song called "Into the Abyss." I released that in early March, and that one was like very like EDM sounding. It was made for a podcast that I was previously on that my friends RMC are the hosts of, and
Yeah, we know that guy.
some guys. Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I got a lot of love for RMC. Them guys have been helping me out. I recorded most of my last album with Aaron and Cody, and
Yeah, we had
and
Aaron on the show.
oh yeah, no, Aaron and Cody are some good dudes. I love them guys. They're playing at the Halloween show. They've played 2 years in a row. I'm glad to have them back. I'm glad to have them on shows. I'm glad that they're featured on my last album. Aaron did most of the mixing on my album too. To be real,
Yeah.
I can't thank him enough for what he does. And he's a dog. He puts it on. He puts in the work.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. I really love the concept of their podcast as well. The whole, making a
Absolutely.
song right on.
Right, making the song in during the podcast was like
Right.
the coolest part.
Yeah, that's so cool.
That's some cool shit.
That's literally how I got to like know of him. I heard that somewhere or something, and like I think it was Blind Logic is the one that told me about it actually, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta find this. You know what I mean? I gotta find this person, and
Right.
so sent friend requests and stuff, and watched a couple episodes of their show, and ended up having Aaron on for an episode. It's a pretty good episode.
Hell yeah. Aaron's a fucking beast. Cody is a dog on the mic. They're an unstoppable duo. I love it. I got nothing but love for RMC. But anyways, I released that song from their podcast, made it into an actual song, and then I just released my newest single, "Hit the Spot." It's out on my YouTube and my SoundCloud. I don't do the streaming thing, unfortunately. I'm waiting to do it. I do have a very special announcement for that coming soon. My music will be coming to streaming within the next few weeks. And
how old were you when you started creating?
I mean, I had been definitely like musically inclined since I was very young, but I didn't like start like writing or taking the rap thing seriously till I was about like 13, 14. I would say it was definitely when I was like first like writing and like getting to actually like want to rap. And I definitely feel like it's just grown ever since. It just skyrocketed. Once I knew, like I just knew that this was what I wanted to do. I wanted to be in music, doing something, and I think right now I'm just living the dream.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Let me see here. Have you had any live performances? And if so, how many? And which ones were your favorite?
Oh, I've performed countless times. I've only really been performing for about 4 years now, not even. I want to say I did like my first official show with like my name on the flyer. I was about 17 years old and this had to be about 2021. So it's been about 3.5 years or so, 4 years. But as far as some of my favorites, I did a show here in Cleveland opening up for Shaggy Two Dope, and I want to say it was DJ Clay. This girl Lardy B was on there, and
She's awesome.
she's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
I love
she's
Lardy
awesome.
B.
Yeah. I haven't watched too many of
I
her
also
performances, but I've watched her on live a few times, just sticking around.
oh yeah she's definitely I don't see her being a problem in the community. She's a very nice lady in general. I've
She's cool.
conversation with her.
She's super cool.
But yeah, that Shaggy show was one of my favorite performances. Any of the Halloween shows are super fun because it's like my biggest show of the year. I like to think. I put in so much effort for it. It's not like any of the other shows where I'm just opening up, selling tickets, and I get my couple minutes. This is like a huge thing, and everything gets a theme to it and stuff. But I would like to think the Halloween show, Shaggy. I also opened up for ICP in Nashville. They had me
Awesome.
they let me do this little show on their patio at the venue. It had like this little patio stage, and it overlooked a fucking like diamond baseball field, and it was super cool. Like,
that is so cool.
But that was definitely a fun show. It was very intimate. Not too many people were like watching, but the people who did, it was very just intimate and personal. My friends got to see me, and that's really all I gave a fuck about.
Have there been any shows where that made you just like really nervous because you knew who was going to be in the crowd, or like?
Not exactly. I definitely still get the adrenaline every time before I go on the stage, but once I go on and like the goosebumps settle in, like with the crowd, like I feel it with them. Like I go up, and then I go up during my music. I have like a little intro every time, and it just, you got to shake it out. But once I get on stage, I feel some soaring.
Hell yeah, for sure.
I remember one time I opened up for Bone Thugs and Harmony. Actually, it was the same night of my graduation ceremony. They ended up pushing it back to the same day. So I got to graduate, and then I got to fucking open up for Bone Thugs in Cleveland. Like fucking very same night, and that was a very memorable show too. I came out in my cap and gown. I threw my cap into the crowd, so I don't even have my graduation cap. I just got the robe. I threw it into the crowd. I went onto like the event page and went to see if anybody had my hat. I was like, "Oh, I'll sign it for you," and then I never did. I could never find an answer. So someone out there at the Agora, someone out there who left the Agora has my hat.
That's cool. Let me see here. I wish you had these numbered. I can't ever find your spot or find my spot.
What up, Evil Cook? I see my homie Evil Cook's up in here.
What up, Evil Cook? What up, Kyle Lang? What up,
Lang?
Leland C33. What up, Kira? What up, Zach Pacillo? My girl Acid Happy. Everybody, every damn body. What's up, y'all?
Oh yeah, everybody's.
Do you enjoy working with other artists? And what's your favorite collaboration, if so?
Oh wow, I feel like it's not that I don't not like working with artists, but I definitely feel like I consume myself. Like, it's hard for me to do features because I'm so consumed into my own things where I'm like, I'm not even recording for myself. How can I record for someone else? Type of, if has anyone ever said like, it's like if you can't love you can't love yourself, why can't you love somebody else? It's like that, but like for like the motivation to record.
Right. I feel that for sure. Most definitely.
But I like working with other artists. I got a couple collabs on my most recent album. That one was called Buster Bazaar. I dropped it back in December. But that has features from Flapjack Wilson, Scum, RMC, my homie Acetone Boogie from the Gloom Unit is on there, and there's a ton of there's a couple features, but like most of it is just me because I'm just like I'm just very personal with my music for some reason.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
But I definitely want to do more features. It's something I'm trying to get over as an artist, and just trying to motivate myself to do a lot more collaborations. I got a song with Evil Cook and ZackTaTerror in the works as well.
That's awesome. What do you think your where was I at? What's your best quality as an artist?
Best quality as an artist, I think definitely just the knowing how to knowing studio etiquette and coming in prepared and not like dicking off or messing around. So like coming to do business, and I feel like a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people just come in all fucked up, or they're fucking, they ain't got nothing to write, so they're like, oh, I'm just gonna write into the mic. And
right.
But I like to come prepared. I like to be hands-on with it. Like if there's like, oh hey, do this with it. Oh, I want it to sound like this. Oh, raise this up a little bit. That I can bounce back and forth, that I don't just have to trust one set of ears. I know what my music wants to sound like too.
For sure.
But I definitely feel like a lot of people don't have qualities like that.
On the other side of that, what do you think your biggest downfall as an artist would be?
I definitely don't. I feel like I could be doing more, but I feel like the lacking in the videos, which I'm trying to do more of this year. I'm trying to dedicate a lot more to having video content and like vertical content, even just things to post on social media. And I definitely feel like I could be very bigger, but
Yeah. I think the videos and visualizers are definitely a very important key in the music, because a lot of people are more visual than they are,
Absolutely. You gotta, and trying to remind myself that like people don't want an ad. You have to make yourself stick out. And I feel like that's something I'm trying to work on too, is knowing where, like, how can I stick out way more?
Right.
What am I doing what can I do that these people aren't doing right now? And I feel like I'm just trying to find more of that. But I feel like as time goes on, that'll come naturally. And I like to think I'm on the right track. I think I'm doing the right things, but also definitely could definitely have some more quality to it. I'm a procrastinator. That's my biggest problem.
Me too. I feel you for sure. For definitely. Where was I at? Oh, what was your favoriteest project so far that you've ever done, or what's your best project, you think?
My debut album, Buster Bazaar. I just dropped it in December. I guess it was something I had been in the works for since I was pretty much young, like pretty much since I started rapping. I know like this was the album, and like I knew that's what it was gonna be, and it took a very long time for it to get done. But the fact that it's out now and it was very well responded for my my fans. I gained a lot of notoriety. Is that the word?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but I feel like people were fucking with it. People liked it. It opened up their ears to like, oh, who's ZackTaTerror? And they go and check out this album and they become a fan. I have not heard. It's one of them albums that when I ask people, oh, hey, what's your favorite song? Nobody has the same answer. And I'd like to think objectively that makes it a good, like I think it's a good album.
Hell
Not
yeah,
even
definitely.
not just because it's my album, and like of course I like my own music, but also it's just because my favorite song is different from everybody else's. Like no one has really shared. It's like everybody I ask has a different answer, and there's songs that I thought like people were gonna hate, and they ended up loving, and just things like that. And I like to. I'm just very proud of that, and I think the Buster Bazaar album, that's 100% my favorite work. It's one of my only works really, but it's that I have an EP that I dropped called Before the Bazaar, and I dropped it back when I was in like it was my senior year of high school, so I dropped it like a couple years ago. But it's like it's not bad. I still like to think it's still good, but my most recent album is like 100 times. It's light years ahead of it.
Hell yeah.
100%. That's how I like to explain it.
Hell yeah. Okay, so what is one person that's not with us anymore and one person that's still around that you would like to watch you do a show?
Ooh. Kind of wish my grandma could come to a Halloween one time, or maybe my friend Luffy. I also have my there's quite a few of my dad's friends and like family friends that have passed over the course of my life, but more so in the past 10 years than anything. But definitely it was my aunt Jess's boyfriend at the time, but he passed away. He used to like do these like mugs and paintings and stuff. He would like make these fucking mugs. Like we used to have one of it had like the Killjoy Club face on it, and so he would always make custom mugs for us. And sometimes I just think like, damn, a cool ass ZDT coffee cup would be fucking sweet, hand painted. And he would always do stuff like that. And I would definitely wish that he could be at a Halloween making coffee cups for it or something, or just hanging out, kicking it.
All right. Yeah.
Definitely. But as far as people here, everybody. But
Every damn body, yeah.
Definitely would like to see a lot of like maybe like just like the people that I was like friends with in school. Not a lot of like my school friends come to the shows or nothing, but I definitely feel like one of them shows. I would definitely want to have some more people from my neighborhood and stuff.
Heck yeah. So kind of the same question a little bit, but one person dead and one person alive that you would like to do a project with.
Ooh. I would one person dead. Big Pun comes to mind. I would definitely like to
I've
think.
heard that one a couple times lately, actually.
Yeah, Big Pun's a dog on the mic.
Yeah, for sure.
He's crazy. I would have liked to.
Again.
I think a Geno Cult Shit collab would be, if he were still here, would definitely be cool. I like the sound of Geno's voice. He does like this dark half fucking group with him and Damian Quinn. And they have this album called Graveyard Blues, and it's super good. He's got a he's just got a very good voice, and it sucks that he was gone too soon. I'm mad that I discovered him after he died. That's stupid. But as far as people that are alive, like that I would want to do a collab with, I definitely would like to do something with Tyler Joseph from 21 Pilots. That's the most. You probably wouldn't hear that out of most people, but I think that would definitely be a super fun feature. And
For sure. Oh yeah. What's up, the Jester? I see you in there. Razorback. Hey, share this out, y'all.
Yeah.
I know we're getting to, about midway, a little bit more than midway through the interview, but fuck that. Still share it out.
You can always come back and watch the rest of it later. It does get posted directly to Facebook and our YouTube. You can find all of our previous interviews with the last 30-some artists we've done on our YouTube in a playlist and directly on our Facebook page as well.
Yeah, what she said.
Good to know.
So
share this out.
If you could pick one person, somebody that you actually like know or something, you know what I mean, not or like have done a project with at least. But if you could pick one person that you would like to see have their interview on our show, who would it be?
Definitely would like to see. I would say Flapjack Wilson. He is a very cool dude. He was one of like the first rappers that I felt like I didn't really have a lot of like little rapper friends, but I'm glad that me and him have always had a good friendship and supported each other. And now we're at the level that we're at, and things are going good, and I love that dude.
Hell yeah! Shout out!
And I definitely think you guys should go interview Flapjack Wilson. I'll send you the link to his stuff.
Yeah, please do. I think I might have him on my Facebook, but send me the stuff anyways. That way I can get a hold of him.
Got you.
Yeah, for sure.
If you haven't had Zach Pacello on either, he's also someone else.
We definitely have. We love that dude. He's the best guy.
So cool.
He's awesome. Yeah, love his music. Yeah, he's the best.
Yeah, nah, Zach's a fucking G.
Do you have any advice that you'd like to give any of the artists out there who might be watching or who may watch this one day?
Stay consistent. Be consistent. If you it's okay to take a step back if you feel like you're gonna overdrive yourself and you're gonna spiral out. But if you're gonna be an artist, one thing you have to be is consistent with things. You have to, be in a routine. Go shoot vertical content. Go put your stuff out on fucking Spotify. Go and learn the business side of it too.
Hell yeah.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to read things. Look into things. Be consistent. That's all I really got to say as far as being an artist is you just got to be consistent with things. You have to.
I would definitely say I agree with that.
No, it's a very all gas no brakes kind of thing. I always try to just keep doing things.
Right, you got to if you want people to see you and know you.
Being ZackTaTerror never stops.
Exactly, yeah.
Especially in the beginning where like I don't really make a lot of money on this, so it's a hobby. It almost is like a second job. It's like a hobby. It's almost like volunteer work. I don't get paid for it, but I grind so much into it. I'm a charity for myself.
I hear you. That's basically why I made my stage name, like my real name. I just spelled it differently because, I guess it reminds me to never stop being Jacob. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But yeah. So we're at the good part of the show, and I know that you're on a computer right now. So would you like to screen share a song or so for the fans to hear?
Sure, if I'm able to, if I can figure out how to do it.
So you're gonna go to hover your mouse over your screen in the studio where we're at right now, and there's gonna be 3 dots in the corner of your picture, and it's gonna give you the option to share screen, and then we can pull your third screen or the third screen up on for everybody to watch it.
Hey, go ahead and finish with me. We're done with all the questions and everything.
Share screen.
With all that.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
All right.
Midnight and Yami
This
did
is
ask
my
a question. He
newest
wants to
single
know if
hit.
you want to eat a glizzy.
I already had
restart it.
dinner. I appreciate
What he said?
He said, I already had dinner. I appreciate the offer.
On the beat.
God, bitch, I say it with my chest so I can let them know. Definition, demolition, bitch, I'm up and set to blow. Coming with the cramps, I hit the 7 and 11 roll. You know that when the money calls, I'm picking up the telephone. They think I'm just a dummy and I'm really fucking dense, so they like to test their loyalty while they ride along the fence. Well, they better pick their poison for they witnessing the death, cause this beat'll leave your nugget dome splattered on cement. Bitch, haters like to think my raps are trashy. No, they're not. Plus, I got that new beat pack from Shaggy. That shit's hot. Bass is always bumping every time we go and spin the block. And every time you hear it through your speakers, it's gon' hit the spot. Woo, 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 woo. It's gon' hit the spot. Y'all done fucked up now, so I'ma give it everything I got. Move the fuck up out the way. I'm about to take it to the top and make sure every time you hear my music, it's gon' hit the spot. This song's just about me rapping. It ain't got no meaning to it. This that drop it, pop it, just can't stop it. Smoke some green music. Say you got the drip, but when it's you, it's more like leaky fluid. Taking dicks, the only thing you're good at other than being stupid. I'm a young ass baby goat and I ain't even in my prime. Pour me up a 40, put one in the air and bump sublime. Acting standoffish, couldn't think of any other rhyme. Gotta watch on both my wrists, cause now I finally work on double time. Don't think I am cocky, I ain't saying I'm the greatest, but them hoes all over there just really hate us, cause they ain't us. Now my brothers think I'm famous, so I show it to their faces. This that lazy, crazy terror, baby, all up in the playlist. Haters like to think my raps are trashy. No, they're not. Plus, I got that new beat pack from Shaggy. That shit's hot. Bass is always bumping every time we go and spin the block. And every time you hear it through your speakers, it's gon' hit the spot. Woo, 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 woo. It's gon' hit the spot. Y'all done fucked up now, so I'ma give it everything I got. Move the fuck up out the way. I'm about to take it to the top and make sure every time you hear my music, it's gon' hit the spot. Woo, 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 woo. It's gon' hit the spot. Y'all done fucked up now, so I'ma give it everything I got. Move the fuck up out the way. I'm about to take it to the top and make sure every time you hear my music, it's gon' hit the spot.
That shit did hit the spot for real. I love that. I love that. Do it again.
Again.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Fucking. Thank you, Kira. Appreciate the love. Appreciate all the flames.
If you would like, you can play another song or so. I don't mind. I really love that first one.
You know what? I definitely I might play another song.
Yeah,
I just
please
gotta
do.
choose which one. Do any of these? Does anyone else besides Zach Pacillo on 2 different accounts want Into the Abyss? Then I'll play that one.
Did you see what Matt Spencer said? Look at the screen.
Oh yeah, Matt Spencer. I'll hit you up on the Facebook. I'll recognize that profile picture.
There you go, Matthew.
Hell yeah. All right.
It's gonna hit the spot. It's gonna hit the spot. Yeah, that shit was dope.
This was the. Oh wait, I guess. This was the other one I had dropped. This one's called Into the Abyss.
This is Jacob's favorite part of the show because he doesn't have to read the questions off of paper.
Did you hear that?
Literally gonna be stuck in my head now. You're gonna have to put that link in the comments or send it to me so I can link it in the comments because these guys love.
We can't
that
hear
shit.
the song. We can't hear the music.
Well, that's because I have to bring it back on screen.
Oh,
It's
wait.
okay. It's
Oh.
okay. Don't panic. Restart the song.
There
We
you
got
go.
this,
There you
boys.
go.
Oh yeah, let's.
Storm the castle, climb the mountain, clash of clans. I'm always upfront about it. Cash advance. Can't sleep, eyes baggy like some hammer pants. Wigging out quick. Someone help me find out of it. It's obvious that you just ain't stopping. There's not one of them cloud chasers that straight copy shit. But I don't ever rock no off-white. I should probably quit. 'Cause to be real, I thought you was talking about oxy sticks. So tell me this, how do you suppose that you will win the race? Play your cards first, pick some flavor, come and get a taste, or get tossed or get a quick draw. Call it in your face, so once you eat up what I serve you, y'all can go and lick this comes black rain during an eclipse. Word sharp like some back pain, get a hit of this. And this is for the haters that be all up on my dick. Now I'm about to send you hound dogs into the abyss. 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 With the limits come black rain during an eclipse. Word sharp like some back pain, get a hit of this. And this is for the haters that be jocking on my dick. Now I'm about to send you hound dogs into the abyss. Poolside combo about your summer last night, no problem. I'm here to talk about my life, it's awesome. I'm in the pussy so tight, no condom, cause I'm just too damn raw. There's no room here for you, hands off. Most of you pussies are just food and soft. Cause life's about taking risks, you just gotta use that stomp. Then sure enough, you'll have a new path crossed. Just keep it cool, that cross. I'm punching up my fists, I will destroy the mic, but that's only if you insist. Shots fired on the track and I'm aiming at your lid. Wrongly take it as a threat, but it's a cease and desist. With lips word sharp like some back pain, get a hit of this. And this is for the haters that be all up on my dick. Cause I'ma send you fucking hound dogs into the abyss. Into the abyss.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Good shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love that. I'm gonna have to check out.
Very, very proud.
I'm gonna have to check out your shit on YouTube later on. Make sure I fucking subscribe and all that.
Absolutely, I got you. I'll send you a link after the show.
Hell yeah, please do. And do not forget, we do music rotations as well. So please send us music to the to our email. That way we can play your shit on when we have, music rotations.
That goes for all of the other artists watching as well. If you're an artist or a musician and you want your stuff featured on the Happy Daze podcast, when we do our music reviews, send your music to the email that is connected or descripted in our description of this video or caption if you're on Facebook.
Yeah. All right.
Copy and paste it and send it. We'll play it.
Got you.
Love it.
Let
Hell
me
yeah.
hop in the live chat. I'll get my link here too.
Hell yeah. Also, we are, I guess, I don't know, partnering or something with Bars Battle Rap League. They're the homies. We're like this now. I don't know exactly, but yeah.
We're
And
affiliates.
and
I get
so
what you mean.
yeah. So if you would like to participate in that, we would love to see you participate in the Bars Battle Rap League. They have all kinds of different competitions. I think
Money,
there
cash,
might be prizes.
prizes.
Yep, I think there just may be some prizes. It's a
For
cool
sure,
thing.
for sure.
Yeah. And I definitely want to see more of my homies participate in it. So, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah, for sure. I don't really do a lot of like the battle rap stuff, but I mean, maybe I'll come take a peep at it.
They have ones even where you go song for song. You put up one of your songs and they put up a song and people, you know what
Oh,
I
for
mean?
sure.
People vote on it and
Right.
shit. So it's a cool little
That's what's
thing, you
up.
know what I mean?
Got opportunities to win cash prizes and personalized merchandise for the winners. So they do like they'll take your logos and stuff and put it on personalized merchandise, and you could also win cash prizes. So it's
Oh,
definitely not. It's if you're a rapper, an artist, even if you're watching the show, definitely check in with Tom Bland and the Bars Battle Rap League.
Hell yeah. And I'm
oh,
pretty sure
hell
that you
yeah.
can just like participate lightly. Like I said, if you wanted to do just one of the things where you like do a song for song, you know
Just
what I
to
mean? You
tap
could
in,
probably,
check it
yeah.
out.
Right.
Or if you just want to tap in and check it out. Yeah. Just tap in and check it out. And I'm sure you'll find, you know what I
A
mean?
division or something
Yeah. If
into.
you'd like to participate or not, you'll learn about it on your own. But yeah.
Absolutely. I love seeing people live react to my music. It's kind of funny. Some people be laughing, but they're like, "Oh my god, that's so clever.
No,
That's so
I
funny."
love that shit. I love that shit. It was great.
I love seeing the live reactions to my music.
Yeah, both of those songs were dope.
Thank
So
you.
I guess we're basically I guess at the end of the show. Do you want to do any shout outs or mention any of your shit coming up again or whatever in the fuck?
Definitely do that.
Oh, for sure. So I got Halloween, April 26th here in Cleveland, live at the Foundry. There's going to be a ton of different artists. Darby O'Trill, myself, ZackDaTerror, RMC, the Hollywood Heartthrobs, Siamese Goat God, Quad B's going to be there. My homie Senna is actually playing his very first show there. He's definitely has the honor of coming on and doing his first show here at fucking Halloween.
I heard Bobby and Chaz was gonna crash it.
Oh, I heard the homies from the Bobby and Chaz show. We're gonna come crash it, and
Hell
everyone's trying to invade it.
Hell yeah,
And,
good shit. Wonderful. That
but
sounds awesome.
Halloween, April 26th. It's a Saturday. It's a free show, and it's a fucking super sick ass lineup. So there's not many excuses to not go. I'm watching you, people. And
You heard them,
also,
people.
if you're an avid YouTube watcher, don't forget to tune in tonight to Swill's Edition. They have the Mutiny on as the special guest, and it's gonna be super fucking dope. They go live at 9 o'clock. Catch Swill's Edition and the Spamily. Catch me in the comments, talking my shit.
If I can remember, I'll probably be there. I'm sure I'll probably be
You
there.
already know. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I watched that show.
Definitely just want to send the people over. Definitely want to just support the family.
Absolutely. I always share shit. Every
Matter
time.
of fact, if you're one of the people that watch our podcast all the way through, you're gonna have to hang that up.
Sorry about that, guys. I got a phone call. But anyways,
If you're one of those people that watch our podcast all the way through, you will see that we actually have a commercial for Swill's Edition at the end of our show. So stay tuned. You can check that little piece of artwork out.
Hell yeah.
and all that. Yeah. Anyways, everybody in the comments, everybody that watched today, anybody that ever watches the show, I love you. You guys are amazing. Shout out to every damn body in the comments. Go ahead, please.
Absolutely. Thanks to everyone in the comments. Shout out to the Spamily for coming in. Shout out ZackTaTerror. I see Gold just came in late in the chat. What the fuck, Gold? You're late, but it's all good. I
We love
appreciate
you
everybody
guys.
watching. I'm just trying to get better at these interview things. It's definitely still a
Me
new
too,
thing for me,
literally.
but
I feel like I still really kind of suck at hosting. So, you know, maybe we'll do it again sometime and practice together.
I appreciate you guys having me on. It's definitely, as much as I get nervous doing these and say a lot of uhs and ums, I wouldn't trade it for the fucking world. I love going on here and talking about my life. And
We loved having you.
people
And
wanting to know. Thank you guys for having me on.
yes, we loved having you. And I really absolutely love the music. I'm going to go subscribe as soon as we get off of here. But I'm going to give this to her for
Absolutely.
a second
I'll
so
send you a
she
link.
can do her very last second announcements, and we'll play the the end credits or whatever.
All right, guys, don't forget that if you've been watching, you can support us by buying our merch. You can find the link in the description of this video on YouTube and Facebook. And if you want to send us stars, that would be awesome. It supports us. It helps us build our community and put more into the podcast and helps us grow. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. And I will see you guys in the next few days for some more interviews. My birthday is on the 6th of April. I'll be going live that day and doing music rotations. And after that, we've got plenty of interviews coming up. I'll go more in detail with the post about that later on. And with that, I hope you guys have a great night and peace.
Yeah, like I'm on acid and it's making me happy. Like I'm gonna keep trying to fuck with the specs on the map. Being in that metamorphosis, smoking my school, the future, the strength I had us in the past. No matter lacking knowledge of for the future. I'm computing like a CPU or CPU. Jealous places and able maskers, all with this masquerades and non-grammatic, empathetic. The piece of a muddy mess, people that have been there for the moment, might have maraudered and mess. Yeah, it's acid happy. God, I'm willing.
Oh my gosh.